Yes.
You will lead.
Call the meeting to order. Would you call the roll, please?
Sure, Madam Chairwoman. Rosano.
Here.
Simpson.
Here.
Cleary.
Here.
Epicora.
Here.
Andrew Joyce.
Here.
Miller and Purley are excused. Fine. And Locker.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Our previous minutes, did everybody have a chance to read them? Okay, can I have a motion to accept?
I make a motion, Madam Chair.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations, Madam.
Thank you. Okay, and then, wait, second? Oh, I'm sorry, motion passes?
You're good. All right. Item 2 is authorizing the acceptance of grant funding and agreements regarding the Family First Mobile Response Initiative and amending the 2024 Department for Children, Youth, and Families budget. Commissioner Manning is here this evening.
Hello,
Thank
Commissioner.
you. Good evening. And yes, this is the Family First Mobile Response Team. And this is for children that are in kinship care, meaning that they're with a family relative once they're placed in foster care. But it's also for those families that may be in a high-risk child protective involvement. They provide not only a clinician, but a family peer advocate is what we're asking for this evening. This is all funded 100% through the Office of Children and Family Services. And this mobile team can help support families who are in crisis and give family members the tools that they need to maintain that child safely in their home.
Is it a 24-hour?
It is not. They go from 11 to 9 at this point in time. And they also do other things such as going into the community with a mobile vehicle and provide resources in the underserved populations, such as going down to Schuyler Inn where families are homeless and need some resources and supports, as well as school districts. We were in many school districts this past year, and it's a real great partnership with Trinity Alliance.
Is any pen?
Thank you. I know you have families on caseload already, so is it the family that calls for the assistance, because it's in crisis, right?
Correct. It really comes
And
through.
or from the police too, does the police make use of it at all?
They have not, but it really comes through our Child Protective. So when we get a hotline report, or if it's in our preventive services program or foster care, those are like the 3 areas that typically the referrals are coming from.
So, but is it, so if a child is in crisis right now, can a parent call and get a hold of you if they're on the case load?
There are flyers that Trinity has handed out. I don't know how they operate the phone. Exactly. Because this is not your typical, like the Tri-County Mobile Crisis Team that Parsons runs or our county. Right. It's not for a mental health crisis. It's really just to find out what those families need in order to have a successful transition in their home. You know, so is it that the child needs to get enrolled in school, or do they need a new doctor? Do they need their immunizations? But again, if a child is starting to have behavioral escalation, yes, they would respond to that.
Yeah. Okay. So it assists with the casework that's already assigned to?
Correct.
Okay, coordinates, I should say. Okay. Thanks, Commissioner.
Approximately how many families get served?
Right now, there's only about 12 families being served, but I could get the numbers if you want to see for the past year.
Is there a greater need?
There is. They've had staffing challenges, as many of us have had, of getting clinicians, getting, the peer advocate. But they did just recently hire someone, so that's good news. The person who was in the former position was promoted to another position. It happens, but, we're excited about it.
Yeah, everybody's got a right to live.
That's right.
Are there any other questions? Can I have a motion to pass the resolution? Resolution?
I move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
Motion to adjourn? Second?
All right, you're all set.
Thank you all.
I'm gonna go to Staples and get you a that was easy vote.